So let me share my screen. Can you see my screen, Lina? Can you see my screen? Thank you. Okay, so we're going to look at networks and internet. So under the content you have your, after this you'll understand networks, you'll know how to connect to networks, you'll understand internet fundamentals, web browser mastery, and also secure file transfers in them. So what is a network? Have you ever heard of a network meaning? Or the term network, or have you interacted with a network before? Meaning? Okay. It's getting switched to.
Please help me get the chats back. I've lost them.
You lost the sites. So what do you mean by you lost?
I can't see it on my screen.
Or the chat button?
Yeah.
Hebu angalia hata hapo chini kwa the nini, it should be somewhere there.
Send me a message so that I can pin it, like I can respond to
Okay.
it.
Okay. Can you see it?
Yes, that's better.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what do you understand by the term a network, Lilian? Yes, that's good if you know. Okay, so what do you understand by the term network? Just give a brief definition of your understanding. So a network, okay, yeah, you can speak.
A network is like a cluster of things connected to each other, something like that.
Okay. Okay, so to add to your definition, you can say for something to make a network, that means there is file sharing, resource sharing, and all that. So yes, they can share like a devices. So a network links two or more computers or devices so that they can share information, share files, and directly use resources such as printers, scanners, or an internet gateway. So that is what makes an Okay, so we can also say a network is a system that connects two or more computers or devices so they can share information, files, and resources. So, like printers, scanners, like you said. So, with the impact, we have an everyday impact of the internet in our lives or in our jobs and all that. So, you can stream movies at home, you can print documents, you can network silently. Let's say you're maybe you're using. Let's say you're using your phone, you can network with others. So networking or network enables seamless digital collaboration and also instant access to shared data across multiple gadgets. So that is the impact it has. So in everything that you do that include digital stuff or sharing information, resources, or files that you're dealing with a network. It can be a device. It can be you can share resources through your device, maybe through your phone and your laptop or the desktop, or through phones like you're sharing files from one phone to another. That is a networking place. Okay, so we have types of networks. We have types of networks. So we have a LAN. LAN is a local area network. It covers a small area such as a home, office, or a school. So LAN is a local area network. Let's say you have an office. It's not an institution like you have an office, or even at home if you have Wi-Fi, you have maybe Ethernet connection and all that. That is a LAN, local area network. So examples is computers connected in an office, or even your home. You have a home office, or anything like something like that. That is a LAN. There's another type that is wide area network. This covers a large geographical area. Example is like the internet. One can also cover like it can connect one country or cities or one country. So it's one country to the other. So it covers a large geographical area. And then we have another type that is wireless LAN. LAN tumesema ni local area network. So wireless LAN, that means you use Wi-Fi to connect devices wirelessly. Even at your home, when you have a Wi-Fi, that is a wireless LAN. So example is home Wi-Fi connection. And then you have mobile networks. We have 3G, 4G, 5G, or cellular towers. So like your phone, your phone is either 4G or it supports 5G and all that. So that is mobile network. One wide area network it spans cities, countries, or continents by linking multiple LANs. So the largest example is the internet. So it relies on routers, fiber, and satellite paths for global reach. Wireless LAN, it extends LAN convenience without cables using Wi-Fi radios in access points and devices. So it's ideal for mobile laptops, smart TVs, and IoT gadgets. IoT is Internet of Things, IoT gadgets moving inside homes or cafes. So LAN covers a limited space, like a single building offering high-speed, low-cost connections among desktop, laptop, and peripherals within homes, classrooms, or small offices. So the other types of networks, the others we look at them later. So we have network components. We have network components. So do you know what components are, right? Components of something. Let's say you can have components of a computer. Unaweza sema maybe the new itself, the keyboard, system unit, and all that. So we have components of a network. Then the router. So a router connects multiple devices to the internet. A modem provides internet connection from your internet service provider, ISP. Internet service provider Kenya unaweza pata ni Safaricom, Airtel, Gani Telecom. Do you have another one? Internet service provider, which one are you using? No, ni hizo tatu, ni Safaricom, Airtel, no? Na Telecom, yes. So wewe unasema unatumia Safaricom, so that Safaricom is your internet service provider. So another component we have is a switch. So a switch connects multiple computers in a local wired network. A switch connects multiple computers in a local wired network. Then there's an access point. The access point extends wireless coverage for Wi-Fi. So you have our access points as a network component, you have a router, you have a switch, you have a modem, and others. So a router acts as a traffic director. So it forwards data packets between your devices on the wider internet while assigning local IP addresses through built-in DHCP services. So a router niseme tu venye kama jina, it's a route. So when it directs traffic the internet yenyewe. So it's like it finds when you're sending information, it finds the shortest route that it can take to its destination. So yeah, like you said about the switch and access points. So a switch adds more wired Ethernet ports for desktops, while an access point broadcasts Wi-Fi, extending wireless coverage to eliminate dead zones in larger homes or offices. With Wi-Fi, unaweza kuwa na dead zone. So let's say you have the Wi-Fi there, but you need an access point for it to extend to other places. There's a place sometimes in a home, if it's a big home, unapata all the Wi-Fi in a iko too strong maybe for sitting room, na maybe in other areas but not on. So you can extend that, you can extend the reach of the using an access point. Okay, so connecting to a network. Connecting to a Wi-Fi. What steps do you normally use? Are you connected to a Wi-Fi right now, Lilian? Lilian? No. Okay, so you're just using data. That's okay. So though I'm sure you've connected to a before, you connected to a Wi-Fi before. So when you want to connect to a Wi-Fi, first thing you open network settings from the taskbar. Let's say I'm using a laptop. You open network settings from the taskbar, and then you view available networks. This is like the long format, the long process. But even through the desktop itself, the taskbar itself, under this notification area, you can just see where you have a laptop, so you can see where the Wi-Fi icon is. If you click on it, it will show you available. It will already show you available network that you can connect to. And then you can, after viewing available networks, you select your Wi-Fi name. That is the SSID. That is your Wi-Fi name. You can connect it, and then after selecting your Wi-Fi name, you enter the password, and then wait for connection to establish. That is if the password is correct. If it is not correct, it will tell you unable to connect to this network or any or another message. So that is how you connect to a Wi-Fi network. That is when you're using a computer. So if you want to check connection, you can just open a web browser and visit a website like let's say you want to check the connection. You cannot browse without internet. So if you want to check if the internet is working, okay, you can just go to the browser. Let's say you're using Chrome or Microsoft Edge. You just go to the browser and then you search for something, or you search for a website, and then if it loads, that means the connection is good. If it doesn't, it will tell you no internet, and then we'll see other ways for you to be connected to the internet. So that was connecting to wireless to a Wi-Fi network. There's also connecting via Ethernet cable. So Ethernet cable. So that is what wired Ethernet setup. So when you want to connect via Ethernet cable, you plug one end of the Ethernet cable into your computer. Have you ever seen an Ethernet cable, Lilian? Yes? Yes, good. That is, have you ever plugged it to your laptop or your desktop for you to be able to access internet through wired connection? Have you ever plugged it? Have you ever used an Ethernet cable? No? Okay. But do you know the port where an Ethernet cable goes to? Have you ever seen that port? For the computer where the Ethernet cable, oh, you are not sure. That's okay. Even your laptop, there's an Ethernet, port. An Ethernet port. I'll send you a picture of an Ethernet port. Only how it looks like. Okay. So the steps to connecting by Ethernet: you plug one end of the Ethernet cable into your computer. You plug the other end into the router or modem. The connection is automatic, no password is needed. So with Wi-Fi, when you want to connect a Wi-Fi connection, you need a password. But with the Ethernet, there is no password. Once you plug it in and then realize it in Ethernet connection, it just works. And then you just browse or do whatever you wanted to do with the internet or on the internet. So just something on the side, wired connection are usually faster and more stable than Wi-Fi. Wired connection ni kama hiyo kutumia Ethernet cable. Ethernet cable ni direct, like the internet ni like it's more faster and more stable than Wi-Fi. So an Ethernet cable inakwanga, usione RJ45 uchanganye nini. An Ethernet cable, unaona that tip of the Ethernet cable you connect to the computer itself, ndio iko na RJ45. So you connect that RJ45, you connect it to that Ethernet cable, you connect it into the computer's port, and the other into the LAN socket on the router. So it will just your computer will just detect it within seconds. So I've under performance stage, yes, like I've said, Ethernet, using an Ethernet is better than using Wi-Fi because it's fast and it's more stable. So you even using mobile hotspots. Ushai hotspot your laptop, or have you ever hotspot someone else? Yes, yes. So you know how it works, right? That's good. Yes, that's good. That's good that you do. So just for kwa wenye watawatch wenye wajui. So the steps to connecting via mobile hotspot, you open your phone, then you go to settings and then mobile hotspot. And then inakwanga kwa networks and internet something, and then mobile hotspot. So it depends with your phone. Mobile hotspot and then you turn it on. And then every hotspot have a name and a password. Utaweka your name and the password, and on the computer you can find that hotspot under Wi-Fi and the networks. You enter the password and then that hotspot. Okay, so we go to connect a laptop. We talked about that. We get a continuous hotspot to use. Continuous hotspot to use drains power quickly. So you need to plug the phone into a charger and place it on a cool surface to sustain connectivity during long meetings or study sessions. That is, I've also experienced that. When you take a hotspot on your phone, it takes the motor huisha haraka sana. Have you ever experienced that feeling? Yes. So with the mobile hotspots, and in a part umeweka hotspot and plug in, it's also charging because the other phones can get so hot and this one motor inaisha haraka sana. So let's look at the internet. So what is the internet? So the internet is a global network of connected computers that allows people to share information and communicate through websites, email, and online services. You said an example of a one, that is a wide area network is the internet. So it's a global network of connected computers. So even here we are kind of in using the internet. So we are connected to share information, right? So we are communicating, listening, not, though we are not using video features, but we are connecting, we are communicating, and we are sharing information through the internet. So the internet is a global network of connected computers. So here people connected through that link, yeah, meet. So we have mhm. So hapa we have the internet is a vast decentralized mesh of million unified by standard protocols like TCP/IP to enable borderless communication. So information highway, the network empowers users to exchange emails, stream media, multimedia, conduct research, and run cloud over applications, forming the backbone of modern social interaction and digital commerce. So like the internet is, let's just say like in example, like the internet is the backbone. It's the backbone of online communication, online social interactions, digital commerce. It's the backbone. There was an issue where, like, I don't know, some Amazon cloud, was it cloud? What? It went down. Now unapata like most nini za US wale Amazon nini, those big companies, they walikuwa they were storing the data kwa cloud on that service. So unapata when it's down, everything goes down. Unaweza pata like sometimes there's some scenarios where we find the WhatsApp is down, Facebook is down. So that means the backbone connecting us through that Facebook, through that WhatsApp, through those applications went down. So if it goes down, we also go down. Or the social interaction also go down. That is the digital interaction. So we have common internet services. Web browsing. So web browsing is accessing websites using browsers. Browsers we send examples in Chrome, Edge, Firefox. Which other browser do you know, Lilian? Which one do you normally use? Yes, Lilian. Are you here? Siniache niingie peke yangu jamani. Yes, Microsoft Edge. Microsoft Edge is also. So you normally use the Microsoft Edge. I usually use Chrome. And also Microsoft Edge. Let's just say I use them both, but I use Chrome much more. The another internet service is email. You can send and receive electronic messages, so that is email. You can send and receive electronic messages, so that is an internet service. Another one is search engines. So tools like Google or Bing that help find information. Google is a search engine. So if you want to search anything, you go to search engine like Google and you type whatever you want. And then you also have cloud storage. Cloud storage is also an internet service. So for services like Google, Dropbox, all are the under cloud storage. So here we have web browsing. Enable users to read news, shop, bank, and learn via hyperlinked websites accessible 24/7 worldwide. Email and search. Electronic mail delivers near instant messages with attachments, while search engines like Google index billions of pages, letting users pinpoint answers in milliseconds. So we also have cloud storage. So services like Google, like I've said, they synchronize files across devices, offering backup, version history, and collaborating editing without local hardware constraints. So let's say something like Google Drive. When you want to back up your files, let's say you have hard copies, right? But you want to keep a soft copy. Yes, you can scan it and just store it on your phone. But what if you lose your phone? But when you lose your phone, it's not easy to lose your email address. And you can, if you forget the password, you can just you click that link to forget password, and then you'll just create another one. But if you lose a phone and all your important details or files zilikuwa hapo ndani, all of them will also be lost. So Google Drive, user my Dropbox, OneDrive, they provide that backup. That means you can access them anywhere. With cloud storage, you can access them anywhere. Hata with a different device. So lazima put your own device. With a different device, you can just go and use the services or access the files wherever you. Si lazima utembee na hard copies kila time. So the cloud storage is good for backup. And we also have a social media as an internet service. Platforms including Facebook, LinkedIn, and X foster real-time sharing of text, images, and video. Also WhatsApp. So you can, yeah, people can network using the social medias. That is an internet service. So we have URL and domain, internet terms. So we have internet terms. URL in full is uniform resource locator. URL in full is uniform resource locator. So the web address of our website is the address of our website. So example is like www.google.com. That is the complete web address, whereas a domain name google.com is the human readable label mapped to an IP address via DNS. Matams ni kubwa kubwa. Let me just try and simplify them. So a uniform resource locator, that is a URL. Someone can tell you, send me a URL of the website that you are on. Inakuwa tu hiyo www. The name of the website.com. So we have a domain name that is also an internet term. Domain name, that is the readable part of our web address. Let's say a domain name, instead of saying www, you just say google.com or microsoft.com or just codevertexitsolutions.com instead of saying www. So when you click up on the www, then you acquire the URLs as the uniform resource locator. And also we have an IP address. An IP address is a unique number assigned to each device on a network. So with every device, when you're using internet, in an office, every device can, every computer can access the same internet. So when they do that, there's something called IP conflict. So like one IP address cannot be shared among two or more devices. So every device or every computer will have its own IP address. So that is a unique number assigned to each device on a network. So when you're communicating, itajua tu maybe computer A yenye iko na IP address fulani ina communicate with computer B yenye iko na IP address fulani. And then you have a browser. So a browser is a program or an application used to access and view websites. So a browser, tulishasema example ni Chrome, Firefox, Edge, and all that. That is a browser. So we can also, there's also downloading. Downloading is copying data from the internet to your computer. That is download. I'm sure you've interacted with that a lot. That is downloading. That you copy data from the internet to your computer. And then there's uploading. Uploading is sending data from your computer to the internet. It's just the same with the phone. If you're downloading, you are copying data from, or you are pulling data from the internet to your machine. Let's say like you're watching Netflix or yeah. Whereas uploading, you send data outward, such as posting photos or submitting homework online. That is the downloading versus uploading. Any question up to there, Lily? Do you have any question? Lily, no question? Oh. Kwani nimeona hiyo. URL is sikuwa nimeona hiyo. I was wondering mbona una test dots. URL in full is nini? Uniform resource locator. Uniform resource locator. That is URL. It's the web address of our website. Uniform resource locator. Yes. So yeah. So with using a web browser, I'm sure you know this. You've used web browsers before. You've used Chrome, you've used Edge. So you click Start. You select your preferred browser. That is when you are using a web browser. You click Start, select your preferred browser, or you can just go to the desktop. If you can launch it from the desktop, it's also okay. You click on it, and then you go to the preferred browser, and then your home page will appear. That is for the browser. So if you want to enter a web address, you click on the address bar at the top. Hapo mali huwa una type vitu like when you're searching for something on the internet. Hiyo ndio address bar. So type the website address or whatever you want to search, and then you press enter, and then it will search. So open the browser. That is when you're using a search engine, you can open the browser, go to a search engine such as Google, type keywords related to the topic. So with this, the first one is using a web browser. That is when you're opening a web browser, and then you want to enter a web address. Maybe you are going to a specific website. But if you're not looking for a specific website, you can just type whatever you want to search for using keywords. So keywords niseme you want to search for something like how to excel in exams, right? So keyword hapo sio how to. There are so many how to. Keyword hapo ni excel in exams ama exams and all that. So that is how you search for keywords related to your topic. Okay, and then you press enter, and then after that you'll be given different results. Sasa you choose from yenye unataka kama unaona it's relevant to whatever you want. So if you're searching for something online, you need to use keyword. That is, if you are not going through the web address directly or the URL directly, you need to use keywords ndio upate kitu unataka virahisi. So effective search techniques, you enter keywords. So let's say you can enter phrases like ICDL, online past papers, PDF. Hiyo nini imejaa keywords yote. First keyword ni ICDL, and then next ni past papers, PDF, and the form you already umeweka format unavitaka. Utaki tu kusoma kwa web, you want it as PDF. So and then it will be showing you the results zenye zenye specific zenye umesema unaitaka. So instead of vague terms like quotation marks, minus signs, and file type filters, further narrow results for faster answers. So when you're evaluating results, maybe results that whatever you've asked for, you can scan titles, snippets, and domains. Prioritize repeatable sites such as universities or official portals. Then open promising links in a new tabs to compare information side by side. So instead of after searching, you just click on the first one in Bamba. You can right click on the link, and then it gives you option. Yeah, open a link in new tab, and then you do that. So you can do that for all of them, and then uta compare notes on all the sites in the So you can also download. I'm sure you know about downloading. When you want to download, you just click the download link or button on the web page. Then you choose the location. Ama zingine huwa zina download and then they go to download. After the downloading is complete, you can access it using the File Explorer. So you only need to download the files from trusted websites to avoid malware. Trusted website tulishasema zinaanza na ni HTTPS, sio HTTP, ni HTTPS. So when you want to upload file, you open the website on form, again click upload or choose file, and then it will take you to to your machine or your device, and then you browse and select the file from your computer. Click open, then submit or upload. So like here, downloading files safely. You click download links only on official vendor, academic, or well-reviewed sites. So you check for HTTPS and digital signatures to reduce exposure to Trojans or ransomware. We'll talk about Trojans or ransomware by then, but those are the names the online safety. So right click the finish file, and then that is post download scan. Right click the finish file and select scan with antivirus before opening. That is if you have an antivirus. You scan with antivirus. So this extra step catches strengthy malware that may slip past browser filters. Browsers already have filters. Even the Chrome itself has filters for malware. There's some sites that if you try to download a file from an application from, Chrome will stop it. And then let's say that the malware or the virus is so stealthy, inapita the browser filters, and then you need to scan it with antivirus and your party. So we talked about uploading. Let's look into internet security. So just on with the internet security, you need to recognize secure websites. So for you to do that, you need to check the web address. So the web address of a secure website starts with HTTPS, just like I said. Web address starts with HTTPS, and the S stands for secure. And the S stands for secure. So you need to be looking for that S. So also with the secure website, there's a padlock symbol before the web address. There's a padlock symbol, so that means it is locked. It is secure, and also the domain name looks correct. So to avoid avoiding online risks, so we have a risk called let me see what's on this slide. So recognizing secure website, you have HTTPS and padlocks. We also have domain spelling. So you need to scrutinize the domain name for certain typos like Google. Unaona hiyo Google iko na 02. This Google or Microsoft. Yani you just look at the name of it. Yani inakaa tu haikai legit. So attackers register lookalike names to trick users into entering sensitive data on clone pages. So you need to be very careful. So real world example unaweza pata comparing HTTPS or ICDL.org, that is the secure versus, and HTTPS ICDL 3 offer Bs, that is unsafe. So it highlights how legitimate domains and institutions together signal trustworthiness. We need to be able to recognize secure websites. So common online risks, we have one of them as phishing. Phishing is where you can receive deceptive emails or texts that urge you to click bogus links, stealing password or credit card numbers. So you always need to verify sender addresses and hover over URLs before clicking. So prevention to something to know when you want to prevent phishing. You don't click unknown links or share passwords. You don't click unknown links or share your passwords. And then we also have viruses and malware. So drive-by downloads or fake updates implants the spyware, ransomware, or keyloggers. So maintain updated antivirus and avoid pirated software to minimize infection vectors. So that is another online risk. So the viruses and malware, they're harmful programs downloaded unknowingly. You can never know when you're downloading a virus or a malware. So they're harmful programs downloaded unknowingly. So prevention, you can use antivirus software and update regularly. So another online risk is public Wi-Fi dangers. So with public Wi-Fi, your data can be intercepted. So avoid logging into sensitive accounts on public Wi-Fi. It is always recommended public Wi-Fi will meet you for social interaction. But it's equal like maybe you are logging into your bank account using like easy online banking. Do not log into them using a public Wi-Fi. Hiyo ni tu nunue hata ukinunua hata nini hiyo option ya 1 hour 1 GB and you do at least that will be safer. But for public Wi-Fi, you never know the nini vitu zenye mtu ameweka hapo. Maybe ana provide the Wi-Fi cheaper ama ana like the Wi-Fi is free. Unaona tu, you don't know what that person may be collecting. And then maybe you receive some messages that online banking. So with online sensitive information, even your social media logins, you should not log in using a public Wi-Fi. Ama even if you log in using a public Wi-Fi and use another person's device, you ensure you log out, usiache hapo on, because even in your devices, once you log in kwa Facebook, itabaki hapo logged in, so anyone can do anything and they can change your password, they can do all that. So you need to avoid such online risk. Another online risk is scams or fake ads. So these are online tricks to steal money. Someone can give you scams. Naonanga like someone recently sent me a link in like you are given there's an offer, so if you click boxes, the box you choose, utapata iPhone or you'll get some money. And then for you to get that money, you need to share that link to 20 or more people, to 20 groups, to 20 whatever. Vitu kama hizo, you never know what someone might be targeting. Like maybe anataka tu majina za watu, unaona? Unajua ukilog into those sites you need to unaweka jina yako na maybe email address and all. So maybe someone is just collecting email addresses. You never know. So those are scams or fake ads, because there's no way someone may just be sitting somewhere na kutumia link ati unaenda kuwin a million or 500,000 shillings. Na hujafanya anything, so such things you should be able to scrutinize them na uone kama ni fake ama si fake. So you also need to verify websites before making for payments. Siku hizi online also nini, watu wanatafuta pesa by all means. Online kuna wezi sana. Even unaweza ona like account ya mtu, wajua with these accounts account mtu hawezi jua kama ni legit ama sio legit. So unaweza that's why most people don't trust online businesses. But some of them, like maybe you can get to, unless it is recommended by someone you know. Hata me myself, I don't trust online businesses. But unless like I know someone mwenye ashai shop from there. Si hizi zenye unaona comment section at I bought, it's a good place. No, they really steal from people. So mimi hata kama I like something and maybe I see that they have an online a physical shop, I go there to confirm. So maybe to make the first purchase, then the rest you can just do online. Just to be safe, you need to be safe. Economy ni mbaya, ni kama unataka kufanya kazi na mtu anachukua pesa yako kwa hivyo tu. Okay, Lilian, you said true. I don't know what you meant by that. What did you mean by true? Oh, true. Oh, I've been conning several. I've been Lilian, you've been conning or have you been conned? You've been conned severally on TikTok. Yes, you've been conned. It happens. It happens. And what do you mean by that? If you do a TikTok, someone can like maybe with the clothes. Let's say with the clothes. Unaona something, it looks very nice. A cloth inakaa very nice, inakaa good quality, and then someone anaiuza na bei yenye hata ukiangalia unasema no, you are lying. Yeah, even bad. So mimi what I normally do. Yeah, I know with the people are really trying. There's some trusted sources, there's some trusted online vendor thing they're just up to. But some of them, unapata mimi nimekaa hapa, I copy someone's content and then I post it. Unapata wasi wengi being that maybe unaona unauza cheap and then anakuambia pay before delivery and then you're con. So I know this is unfair to on those true online people, on online business people, but if someone has a physical shop, I just prefer first time before I buy something, before I order on like retail, I go to that shop. I see it is there. Just sometimes they can write that the shop has physical location, and then ukienda hapo unapata even that number unaambiwa shop 205 na kumbe shops zimeisha 204. Unaona? So as even hata imekiandika hapo physical address, mimi naenda I must confirm that physical address iko hapo. And then maybe for later purchases you can do online because now this is something it exists. Watu wengi wanakuwa cons sana. Watu wengi are being cons. So we have safe browsing practices. Nataka tuende wenyewe kuna wezangu. It's getting late. We have safe internet practices, so browsing practices. So you need to update everything, like apply operating system, browser, and antivirus patches promptly. So updates close. Oh, sorry. Updates close newly discovered vulnerabilities that hackers exploit within hours of disclosure. So when you update, so when did you anywhere to update? Like the last class I said, when you want to go to check for updates and then you update from there. See it unaenda online and then you start typing update maybe for you unaitafuta from your device side. So it's when it's connected to the internet, it will directly look for that from a trusted source, maybe the manufacturer website or something. So update is very important. So even online, you need to have strong credentials. So you need to create long, unique passwords for each site and store them in a repeatable password manager. And also you need to enable multi-factor authentication wherever possible for added armor. Do you have multi-factor authentication on your socials, even in your Gmail account, your Facebook, WhatsApp, those applications? Do you have multi? You don't. Oh, that is very bad, Lilian. You need to. Email unafaa kuweka two-factor authentication. Email inafaa kuweka two-factor authentication. With email unaenda kwa manage account and then utaona hapo kwa privacy and security and privacy something like that. Utaona two-factor authentication. You turn it on. So that means instead I have your email address and maybe I can raise your password. They will notify you and then kama ni wewe utatumia a notification to your device. Kama ni wewe, okay, you have that on email. So do you also have it on WhatsApp? Your WhatsApp is also the same thing. You need to set things and then privacy and security and like that. The same with Facebook, the same with all of those applications. So you need to have on social media you should. People also hack WhatsApp. Now WhatsApp wajua Facebook like inakuanga wale watu maybe you met once or something, then you're just going there but you're not close. But with WhatsApp, mostly you have close people registered there. You have close contacts. Those are your contacts. Na contact wako unaweza pata. Some people wanafanya finding that like maybe someone hacks my WhatsApp and then I start asking people for money to maybe in ICU. I had an accident and all that. So the people being that ICU really shika simu. So they will exploit that. Now, but watu watatuma pesa kwa hiyo namba yako and all that. Ama not even namba yako because namba yako utapata. Wataambia watu watoe pesa to another number. Maybe wanasema ni sister yao ama ni nini. So they can also exploit that. So you need to, even Facebook, they can exploit your close friends. So you need to always have WhatsApp. How do I do that on WhatsApp? Let me check with me. On WhatsApp, you go to settings. I'm going to go to settings. Settings, then is it accounts? Yes, settings, then accounts. Account that is security notifications and change number. Utaona hapo security notification, first use email address, two-step verification. So unaweka hapo two-step verification. So this two-step verification, hiyo namba tu usisahau because if you that two-step verification itaku utaenda up umejilock out of your own device. Yes, so if you want to secure your WhatsApp, you can also do two-step verification. It's there. If you click on it, you can turn it on. Or you can change the pin. Mimi yangu is on, so inanipatia tu option ya turn off. But if it's off, you can patia option to turn on. Then those are the applications that you use. Okay, so so another safe browsing practice, you need to always sign out of web pages, web apps, especially on shared or public PCs. So closing a browser alone may leave session cookies active, granting the next user accidental access. So when you maybe you're using a browser and then you close it without logging out of that application that you're using in your phone. So when someone opens it, it appears to happen. And they can log in or even make changes. So you need to practice these safe browsing practices. So so you also need to avoid clicking suspicious links or downloading attachment from unknown emails. You need to use antivirus software and scan regularly. So with managing browser data, you need to view and viewing and clearing browser history. So you open the browser, go to settings or history, and then clear browsing data. So you can confirm and clear. Isn't it? So when bookmarking websites, when you visit a frequently used website, click on bookmark or add to favorites. Then give it a name and save. To revisit later, you just open the bookmark list. So files to download are usually saved in the downloads folder. So you can change the default location in browser settings. And also another thing, you can delete all downloads regularly to save on space. So with bookmarking favorite sites, you can use the bookmarks bar for daily tools and create thematic folders. That is regarding whatever you frequently visit or use. So with managing the hidden files, it normally goes to the download folder. So with routine cleanup, you can sort by date, delete outdated installers or duplicate photos, and remove important documents with various folders to keep storage clean and searchable. Yeah, so this is just the summary of everything we talked about with cable and hotspots, connecting to our Wi-Fi, search and transfer, tracing, secure. So thank you. That will be the end of that, of network and internet. That was fast. It's late. I'm already feeling very sleepy, Lillian. Uh, do you want us to continue? Lillian, yeah, yeah. Initially, I wanted to do another. I wanted to do the next topic that is online information, but now that tulianza late, like nikianza saa hii tutamaliza hata huko masaa 4, and that will be good for both of us. So we'll continue on that tomorrow. Will you be available tomorrow in the morning? because tomorrow we want to be having a class in the usiku at night. At night, I don't think, I don't know, maybe I'll let you know, but I don't think it will happen at night because we'll be having on Thursdays, we normally have tech meetups on different topics. So tomorrow it will be on digital marketing. So it will also start, at 8 p.m. to 9:30. So I don't think we'll be having the night class. We'll see anyway. We'll see what we do. But I'll communicate tomorrow.